Hi friends, thanks for watching. I just wanted to do a video about um, pointing out that the majority of the deaths from the infection of record is in the United States and the UK, and within those countries, it is in the nursing homes and hospitals in the United States and the UK. So we're not seeing these mass casualties being in like Girl Scout, communities, or you know, the skater communities, and also the homeless communities. Now, let's look at homeless people. They are they chose this life. They opted out of the have the conventional job, go into debt with the house, get married, have children, go into debt for the car that's needed, take that job that you hate to pay to keep up the standards of living, and go into debt to keep up with the Joneses, and live this miserable life of a financial business agreement with somebody that you had children with, and go into debt for the subsequent medical problems that occur. So homeless people just opted out of the wage slave career, marriage, mortgage, car payments, and keeping up with the Joneses. So homeless people just, and their lifestyle is, doing all this other stuff that alleviates the stress of what it is to be homeless in modern society. Now, when we think about the pioneers, they were homeless people. The pioneers, because they just camped out where they were, and nobody other than like, so they did get attacked by different people, bandits, or the original peoples. But now these are pioneers, and what the pioneers in the past didn't drink, the pioneers in the past didn't do kooky drugs, or do creepy things, or do things that are biblical. I'm not trying to justify anything. I'm just saying, like, let's look at the facts here. We've idealized the pioneers, and we've demonized being homeless. So my point is, though, that the homeless, they opted out of our culture, which means they opted out of the medical system somewhat. And as a result, they have been in this situation, and we're not seeing mass casualties. I mean, I'm sure now that I'm pointing it out, there's probably going to be some weird bioweapon spread. And so now, such a thing might happen. Like, it's been my experience at conferences where a freedom event is happening. Like, I got really sick at one conference. I heard somebody else talking about getting sick at another conference, and I heard of somebody else getting sick at another conference. So, I mean, I don't know if it's shedding, if people who have been injected are just making us sick. But anyway, so homeless have not been wearing masks all the time. They're not sitting there in the car with their mask alone. They're not walking down the street, at least in the majority. I mean, I do see some like homeless people who are wearing a mask, and I think the people who do wear a mask, when they're all alone, I think they have something to hide or something like that. When there's nobody around for like 100 feet, and they're all alone, and they're going to be alone for the next 10-20 minutes. Like, what is that about? What is the psychology of that about? But in the majority, I would say masks, like the homeless people, the average homeless person of the United States has avoided masks. They haven't been social distancing. They haven't been quarantining. They haven't been getting health care, because who wants to go into a hospital? Like, nobody in their right mind is going to go into a hospital now. so they don't want to be, in a quarantine isolation situation, then they're not getting vaccinated and they haven't been washing their hands every 5 seconds. And, I'm sure you've been seeing, just like me, the same homeless people that were there a year and a half ago, still asking for spare change. And they're living out in the elements. They're not doing their laundry every day. They're not washing their hands every 5 minutes. And I think that in of itself is a clinical, statistically significant evidence of herd immunity, that autoimmune systems were working, that the bodies that we are as autoimmune systems are effective, they've been effective, they are effective, and they will continue to be effective. So just wanted to share that. Thank you.